Welcome back, language enthusiasts, to our exciting journey through the world of English grammar. In today's lesson, we'll be focusing on the building blocks of clear and effective communication, sentences. Just like a skilled architect carefully designs and constructs a sturdy building, we'll learn how to craft sentences that are not only grammatically sound, but also convey our ideas with clarity and precision. Throughout this lesson, we'll explore common sentence structure pitfalls and learn how to identify and fix issues such as comma splices, run-on sentences, sentence fragments, misplaced and dangling modifiers, and faulty parallel structure. As we navigate these challenges together, you'll develop the tools and knowledge to construct sentences that effectively communicate your thoughts and engage your audience. So, put on your hard hats, and let's get ready to build some amazing sentences. Part 1. Comma splices, avoiding improper sentence connections. Picture this. You're building a bridge between two islands, but instead of using sturdy materials, you decide to join the two landmasses with a flimsy piece of string. That's essentially what happens when we create a comma splice. We try to connect two complete sentences, independent clauses, using only a comma, resulting in a weak and unreliable structure. Here's an example of a comma splice. I love grammar, it's my favorite subject. Notice how I love grammar and it's my favorite subject are both complete sentences, but they're joined with just a comma. To fix this issue and create a strong, stable connection, we have three options. 1. Use a period to separate the sentences. I love grammar. It's my favorite subject. 2. Use a semicolon. I love grammar. It's my favorite subject. 3. Use a comma and a coordinating conjunction, and, but, or, so, yet. 4. I love grammar, and it's my favorite subject. Let's practice fixing a comma splice together. Consider this example. Sarah went to the store. She bought a gallon of milk. Fixed with a period. Sarah went to the store. She bought a gallon of milk. Fixed with a semicolon. Sarah went to the store. She bought a gallon of milk. Fixed with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Sarah went to the store and she bought a gallon of milk. Now, try fixing this comma splice on your own. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. Possible answers. 1. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. 2. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. 3. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. By recognizing and correcting comma splices, you'll ensure that your sentences are well constructed and your ideas are connected in a clear and logical manner. Part 2. Run-on sentences, preventing sentence collisions. Imagine you're driving down a highway, and suddenly you notice that there are no traffic signs, signals, or road markings. Cars are zooming past each other, merging and weaving without any clear rules or boundaries. This chaotic scene is similar to what happens when we create run-on sentences. We mash together two or more complete sentences without using proper punctuation or conjunctions, causing confusion and disarray. Take a look at this run-on sentence. I went to the store. I bought a gallon of milk. Notice how there's no punctuation separating the two independent clauses. I went to the store and I bought a gallon of milk. To fix a run-on sentence, we can use the same strategies we learned for comma splices. 1. Use a period. I went to the store. I bought a gallon of milk. 2. Use a semicolon. I went to the store. I bought a gallon of milk. 3. Use a comma and a coordinating conjunction. I went to the store and I bought a gallon of milk. Let's practice identifying and fixing a run-on sentence together. She loves to read. She can spend hours lost in a book. Fixed with a period. She loves to read. she can spend hours lost in a book. Fixed with a semicolon. She loves to read. She can spend hours lost in a book. Fixed with a comma and a coordinating conjunction. She loves to read, and she can spend hours lost in a book. Now, try fixing this run-on sentence on your own. He studied hard for the test he wanted to get a good grade. Possible answers. 1. He studied hard for the test. He wanted to get a good grade. 2. He studied hard for the test. He wanted to get a good grade. 3. He studied hard for the test, for he wanted to get a good grade. By steering clear of run-on sentences, you'll ensure that your writing is well organized, easy to follow, and free of any grammatical collisions. Part 3. Sentence Fragments. Completing the puzzle. Imagine you're putting together a jigsaw puzzle, but as you near the end, you realize that some pieces are missing. No matter how hard you try, you can't quite make out the full picture. This is similar to what happens when we use sentence fragments. We leave out crucial parts of a sentence, such as a subject, a verb, or both, making it difficult for readers to grasp the complete idea. Here's an example of a sentence fragment. Running through the park. This fragment is missing a subject, who is running, and a complete verb. Is this happening now, in the past, or in the future? To fix a sentence fragment, we need to add the missing pieces to create a complete thought. She was running through the park. Added a subject and a complete verb. They run through the park every morning. Added a subject and a complete verb. Let's identify and fix a sentence fragment together. Because he didn't study. Fixed by adding a subject and a complete verb. He failed the test because he didn't study. Fixed by attaching it to another complete sentence. Mark got a low grade on the exam because he didn't study. Now, try fixing this sentence fragment on your own. After the long hike. Possible answers. 1. They were exhausted after the long hike. 2. After the long hike, they sat down to rest. By ensuring that each sentence contains a complete thought with a subject and a verb, you'll create writing that is clear, coherent, and easy to understand. Part 4. Misplaced modifiers. Putting descriptors in their place. Picture this. You're at a party, and you overhear someone say, "I saw a man on the beach with binoculars." You might wonder, was the man holding the binoculars, or did the beach have binoculars? This confusion arises from a misplaced modifier, a word or phrase that is placed too far away from the thing it's meant to describe. Here's another example of a misplaced modifier. She served the cake to the guests that she had baked. In this sentence, the modifier that she had baked is misplaced, making it sound like the guests were baked, not the cake. To fix a misplaced modifier, we need to rearrange the sentence so that the modifier is close to the word it's describing. Fixed. She served the cake that she had baked to the guests. Now, try fixing this misplaced modifier on your own. He wore a shirt to the party that was too small. Possible answer. He wore a shirt that was too small to the party. By placing modifiers in their proper place, you'll ensure that your sentences are clear, precise, and free of any unintentional humor or confusion. Part 5. Dangling Modifiers. Giving descriptors a clear subject. Imagine you're at a magic show, and the magician says, after pulling a rabbit out of the hat, the audience was amazed. You might wonder, did the audience pull the rabbit out of the hat? This confusion stems from a dangling modifier, a modifying word or phrase that doesn't have a clear subject to describe in the sentence. Here's another example of a dangling modifier. Walking through the park, the flowers were in full bloom. In this sentence, it sounds like the flowers were walking through the park, which is illogical. To fix a dangling modifier, we need to add a clear subject to the sentence or rearrange it to include the subject. Fixed. Walking through the park, I noticed that the flowers were in full bloom. Now, try fixing this dangling modifier on your own. To get a good grade, the essay must be well written. Possible answer. To get a good grade, you must write the essay well. By ensuring that each modifier has a clear subject, you'll create sentences that are logical, coherent, and easy to understand. Part 6. Parallel structure. Balancing sentence elements. Picture a set of scales, with each side perfectly balanced. This is the essence of parallel structure in sentences, using the same grammatical form for items in a list or comparison to create a sense of balance and harmony. Here's an example of faulty parallel structure. She likes hiking, swimming, and to ride her bike. In this sentence, the items in the list are not in the same grammatical form. To fix faulty parallel structure, we need to use the same grammatical form for all items. Fixed. She likes hiking, swimming, and riding her bike. Let's practice fixing faulty parallel structure together. He is smart, kind, and has a great sense of humor. Fixed. He is smart, kind, and humorous. Now try fixing this faulty parallel structure on your own. The book was informative, engaging, and it made me think. Possible answer. The book was informative, engaging, and thought-provoking. By using parallel structure, you'll create sentences that are balanced, elegant, and pleasing to the ear. Congratulations, language builders. You now have the tools and knowledge to construct sentences that are not only grammatically sound, but also clear, precise, and engaging. By avoiding common pitfalls like comma splices, run-on sentences, and sentence fragments, and by properly placing modifiers and using parallel structure, you'll create writing that effectively communicates your ideas and captivates your audience. Remember, mastering sentence structure is an ongoing process. Just like a skilled architect continuously hones their craft, you'll need to practice and refine your skills to build sentences that are strong, stable, and beautiful. Don't be afraid to experiment with different sentence structures and styles to find what works best for you and your audience. As we conclude this lesson, let's take a moment to reflect on the power of well-crafted sentences. Clear and effective communication is the foundation of successful relationships, both personal and professional. By investing time and effort into mastering sentence structure, you're not only improving your writing skills, but also enhancing your ability to connect with others and make a positive impact on the world. So, keep building, keep learning, and keep striving for excellence in your language skills. The world needs your unique voice and perspective, and with the right tools and dedication, you'll be able to share your ideas with clarity, confidence, and impact. Until next time, happy writing, and may your sentences be as strong and sturdy as the most well-built structures.
Fragments short need more. Add details and restore. Comma splices break apart. Punctuation, play your part. Grammar rules keep us clear. Strong sentences we hold dear. Precision, clarity we seek. Every line, no mistake. Run-on sentences too long. Split them up, make them strong. Subject, verb, they must agree. Writing flows naturally. Grammar rules keep us clear. Strong sentences we hold dear. Precision, clarity we see in every line. No mistake. Modifiers, don't let them dangle. Keep them close, no triangle. Parallel, imbalance, stay. Smooth writing every day. Punctuation marks the flow. Periods, commas help you know. Structure clear, words align. Writing shines every time. Grammar rules keep us clear. Strong sentences we hold dear. Precision, clarity we see in every line. No mistake. Master these, write with pride. Grammar's guide by your side. Clear and strong, every line. Grammar skills, now you shine.